This lady did ICSI and got, just on one particular mare, got 17 foals born 1 year out of the same mare.
That's not healthy.
I'm just saying, we skipped 17 fucking years. So the counter argument is, I can figure out in 1 year, now that's extreme, 17 foals, 17 eggs were born out of one mare in 1 year, okay, which normally would have taken 17 theoretical years to get that done. But I asked her why you did it, and she said, well, one, I wanted to experiment to see if it could be done. And two, when we go to ride them, we're going to figure out real quick out of 17 if this man's going to produce shit or not. What's your counter argument to that? I'm not saying she's right or wrong. It's an argument that was put forward to me.
Oh, absolutely. But in my opinion...
Because out of Princess and Diamonds, I was getting 3-4 embryos out of her, traditional embryos every year. So I was getting, some years I'd only get 2, some years I'd get 5, but I'd average 3 or 4 every single year. But I remember when I first came over here, the embryo transfer was a big deal. And everybody said it was going to ruin the industry. Everybody said these embryo transfers are going to flood the market, fuck everything up. And in my opinion, it hasn't done that. So are we just going through that same cycle again, but saying that ICSI is just going to fuck up the market? I'm just presenting ideas here.
Well, I think it all goes back to supply and demand. Mm-hmm. If you have 1 or 2 babies out of that mare, are they worth more than those 17? Mm-hmm. Because you're competing with yourself with that many foals. I just don't... Just my opinion of what's best for the horse. I don't think that's what's best for the horse. Obviously there's lots of people that have different opinions on it. I'm not a fan of it. I think it's great for what it was created for. Yeah. Through the breeding facility, you see issues with those mares after they're ICSI'd, and they get a little harder to flush. They get a little harder to get to carry babies. I'm about the horse.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'm just not sure that's the best thing for the horse.